Hello everyone, welcome back to Elegon, the MMO that I'm solo developing. Today I'm going to be talking about the character create that I've been working on and how that ties into the rest of the game that I've been showing you. So yeah, we're starting this video on the main menu this time, specifically the character select screen. And if you've seen this in the past, you're going to notice it looks a little bit better, hopefully. I've tried to give it a bit of a facelift. It's still not finalized, but it's a lot better than it was. So you can just see we've got a few elements like the logo. I've got a news section here that I'm playing around with. I'm thinking possibly of having important updates regarding the game here. Maybe I could make this like dismissible if people don't want to look at it. And then, yeah, we've got our characters on the right here and the realm name there. So one of the things that I've actually gone through and done is on every single UI element that you can interact with, I've added sound effects, because before it was feeling very quiet and unresponsive. So when you press things now, you get a nice little sound effect, and it just makes the game feel that little bit more snappy and responsive. So it's quite good, and going forward I'm going to be making sure to include lots of sound effects and feedback for the player. And I possibly even want to add like visual feedback as well. I'd love to add a little effect when you click the cursor. Maybe I could slightly tilt the cursor or add some sort of particle effect. I think little things like that really make the game and the UI feel polished. So yeah, definitely moving in the right direction with that, so I'm very happy. And yeah, that's applied to every interface item across the entire game, so that's great. The next thing that I've done is I've separated out the character create to a different screen. So previously we just had enter name and create buttons just like placed at the top here, and that was always going to be temporary. But now you can press create character down here and it will take you to a separate screen. So here we've got a little bit more focus on the character that we're creating, and I've added a few options for now. Obviously in the future there'll be more customization options like hair, maybe skin tone and things like that. But for now it's very basic. You can just select a few options regarding your character and then input a name, and then yeah, you're good to go. So right now we just have human. We've got male, female. So female is what I've just added in. So this was a model that I've created. I started with the male model and I've tried to do my best at morphing into a female model. I'm not the most artistic person. I think that this looks more like a female than a man now, so I'm pretty happy with like how it turned out. But again, probably not going to be the final model here. Even the male model's not going to be the final model. So, but I'm happy to say that yeah, we have choices now for body type when you're creating your character, because yeah, before we just had this one model. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. And the next thing we've got as well, we can also pick our class. So whenever you select these, they will actually be applied to the character you're creating, and obviously that will affect what the character can do in game in terms of abilities and things like that. So for now we can just create a mage. Let's go with this, and then I'll just put a random name in. Can't have a space in the name. And then we'll press create, and there we go, we've got our new mage, and she's actually been put down here. But yeah, so it now says what class we're playing as well, whereas before it didn't say that. So yeah, nice quality of life change there. And if I change between characters, you can see our preview updates. Before that was like all static, so that's all wired in now properly. And yeah, just as we go through the video as well, you're noticing that the button sound effects have kind of been applied everywhere, and I know I keep saying it, but I really feel like it's improving things a lot. It's such a small change, but yeah, it was really needed. I think it was just something I didn't think about, to be honest. But if we head into game as well, I can show you the female character model a little bit more. Again, animations and things like that are absolutely not final. They are the initial implementation, so they're only going to get better. But it's just good that we have like different body types available now. So you can see the female model has a slightly different pose. She's a little bit smaller than the male model. Maybe I made her a bit too small, but yeah, this is the V0 female model that I've added. And of course we're going to have, you know, several other races in the game as well. This is just the human that we're starting with. So yeah, very happy about that. I think that's everything I wanted to go over today though. I know I said in the previous video that I would be showing off the mage and the ranged attacks, fireballs, things like that. I kind of went on a bit of a side quest with all the work here, just because I kind of wanted to make it so that you could have classes, and then when I implemented the classes, I added a couple of other character customizations, so that's why I went down that rabbit hole. But yeah, look out for that in the next video, should be the next one, where I can actually show off the second class, which is the mage. So yeah, and I just want to say once more, thank you to everyone again so much for all the feedback and the support on the project so far. It's been really amazing. It's just so motivating to see it, and it just makes me want to make the best game possible for us all. And I just specifically want to thank our two most recent Patreons. So thank you so much to Godson and also Hoverlord for their epic tier support on Patreon. So thank you to both of you so much. I really appreciate it. That's really kind. I have started putting a bit of almost like behind the scenes early content on the Patreon. So if you want to support the project, if this is a project you're interested in, feel free to check out the Patreon. And you know, it's not necessary at all, but there is a little bit of extra behind the scenes content there. And it does help, you know, when I'm developing this game. And besides that, as always, feel free to check out the Discord. And yeah, keep following along, and I hope to see you in the next one. But thanks again, everyone.